everybody, Suzanne here from the Fox Den. This month in the Den, our theme is Nurturing November. And I'll be honest, this message for me feels really important right now and really necessary. Everywhere I turn in conversations with clients, in coaching sessions, teamwork, and in our recent work on leadership transitions and grief series, I'm hearing the same quiet truth. I didn't expect this to feel so hard. We're moving forward, but it doesn't feel like progress. Leaders are tired, teams are stretched, whole systems are shifting. And beneath all that movement, what's really happening is grief. That's why I'm talking about it again, because it keeps showing up. Not as a weakness, but as the undercurrent of everything we're navigating right now. William Bridges gave us a simple but powerful map for this process. He said, change is external. It's what happens on paper. But transition, that's what happens within us. His framework has 3 zones: endings, the neutral zone, and new beginnings. And we're all moving through them, sometimes all at once. The first zone, endings, this is where we have to let go of people, processes, routines, projects, or even versions of ourselves. I've heard leaders say, I miss the way our team used to be, or I'm grateful for my new role, but I still miss the one I left. That's grief speaking, the ache of what was. So here's the invitation. Before you rush ahead, just pause long enough to ask, what am I grateful for from that chapter? And what am I ready to release? Gratitude doesn't erase the grief, but it helps us cross the bridge with a lot more meaning. The next zone is the neutral zone, the in-between space, the messy space, where the old is gone, but the new hasn't quite yet arrived. It's uncomfortable and it's disoriented. But it's also where growth begins, quietly and patiently. This is where curiosity, reflection, and creativity take root if we allow the stillness. It's the space where gratitude becomes an anchor and grace becomes a practice. And then finally, we enter new beginnings. Energy returns, clarity starts to form, the team reconnects around purpose and possibility, we reconnect with our values and purpose. But here's the truth. If we skipped the endings without grieving what came before, the new beginning will always feel a little shaky and unsteady. Sustainable growth comes when we've tended to the full arc, the loss, the pause, the renewal. So, this Nurturing November, I invite you to slow down and ask yourself, what am I grieving right now? What am I grateful for? And what might be quietly growing beneath the surface, waiting for me to notice? Because every ending deserves gratitude. Every in-between deserves patience. And new beginnings, they deserve our full presence and grace. Thanks for being in the Den with me today. I'll see you next time, and may you have a nurturing November.